3, 2, 1. Zaczynamy.
Fighting out of MMAnews Live, Wojciech Morozowski!
Witam wszystkich serdecznie w 61. odcinku MMAnews Live. Kilka dni mnie nie było. Oto jestem, wracamy z takim ciekawym dosyć uderzeniem, bo mamy dzisiaj menadżera niemieckiego gymu UFD Gym Ivan Dijakovic, Dawid Zawada, który również jest zawodnikiem UFD Gym i na pewno poruszymy również temat Dawida z menadżerem Iwanem. Będzie Silva, który jest w UFD Gymie od wczoraj, będzie walczył na Serbian Battle Championship niebawem i będzie niespodzianka, będzie Erko Jun, który również teraz trenuje w UFD Gymie, będzie walczył z Tomaszem Oświecińskim na kolejnej gali KSW. Także dzisiaj taki bardzo ciekawy skład, nawet większy niż zakładałem. Erko miał być taką niespodzianką, ale trochę ją zepsułem, także oto jestem i oto wracamy. Za kilka dni mam taki mały urlop, więc kilka dni będzie rozluźnienia. Pierwszy urlop od dawna. Oczywiście na początek chciałem podziękować wszystkim firmom, bez których nie mogłoby się obyć to wszystko, co robimy, czyli bar na masę w Gliwicach. Ulicę zapomniałem ulicę. Fredry 1. Zapraszam wszystkich serdecznie. Ja stawiam jakby co, ale musicie wcześniej ze mną umówić na obiadek. Wypożyczalnia Future Car Transport w Gliwicach, Daszyńskiego 144, z siedzibą w Katowicach, w Gliwicach, w Rybniku i w Krakowie, z tego co pamiętam. Nasz nieoficjalny sponsor tytularny, czyli bar Tak, Plebańska 14. Także to chyba cała lista. Jest ze mną Shake, nieśmiertelny od Namasę, także jestem gotowy. Dosłownie za chwilę zadzwonię do Iwana, który będzie na Skype'ie. Uruchomię Skype'a właśnie. To się może przydać. Tak, widzę. Żadna godzina nie jest dla was dobra. Dla jednych jest wcześnie rano dobrze, dla innych po południu, dla innych wieczorem, także nikomu nie dogodzę, a tak naprawdę chodzi o to, żeby mi było wygodnie. O, właśnie dzwoni Iwan.
Wait.
Hello Ivan, just give me a few seconds.
No, easy. You see me?
I can see you.
Yes.
Okay, I'm here with my friend, brother from another mother, Ivan Dijakovic.
Yes.
Croatian, German, and half Polish.
Yes.
How you doing, bro? How you doing? It was a bittersweet event for you. A lot of things happened. Like
Right.
Antun Racic won, so it's good for you. Dawid Zawada won. Unfortunately, the former champ, Roberto Soldica lost. But also you have Erko Jun, another fighter from UFD Gym. Does he represent UFD Gym?
Yes, Erko represent UFD Gym, right?
Cool. From how long? From
He
Saturday.
trained. He started to train 6 months ago.
Six months ago. Okay. So
Yes.
is this those 6 months? This is the time he started training MMA or at UFD Gym?
To start MMA at UFD Gym.
Okay. So how long was he training before? Because he's fighting.
He never trains. He started first. The first MMA session he start in UFD Gym.
Okay. So that's a good message for his opponent, Tomasz Oświeciński.
We will see in dancing. Is it a good message or a bad message?
So we should expect some surprise, you say, right?
Yes, he will be ready 100%.
Obviously, he's
Because Erko trained his whole life, you know.
Mhm.
He's a fitness model, you know, famous fitness model, but he's really sporty, you know, and he learned really fast.
How about taking punches? That's something you can't learn that fast.
He come from Bosnia.
Ah, okay. He's tough.
And
Okay.
the guys from there, they have it because everybody have over 100 street fights, you know.
Okay. Okay. If you can, it's even better if you lower the camera. Is that possible? More of
Yes,
you'll
you
be.
can make it better. Yes, wait.
Yeah. Unless you're without pants. Okay, now it's good.
Now it's better, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's good. It's very good. It's very good. So we are at the UFD gym. I know the place. I remember this banner. I know where it stands. So we'll have all the guys. Who's that?
Yes, right.
Who's that on the left? On your right?
My brother.
Ah, hey,
My
hey.
real brother.
So let's start from the top. Roberto Soldic, obviously, he lost the fight. That's the biggest upset for you.
Yes.
I saw it looking at him when he was entering the cage. I saw immediately there's something wrong. Like he's not himself, if I
No.
could say this.
He was at this fight. He was not Roberto Soldic. You know, I don't like to talk about what happened. You know, but I will talk about it. You know, because I say we lose the fight. You know, we lose. Not only Roberto, me. I lose. The whole team lose. You know, and it's a team sport. You know, we win together and we lose together. But lots of things happens.
What kind of things?
What I think that are the reasons why this happened. You know, first of all, Roberto have a really hard weight cut. You know, this time. You know, he starts not early enough. He run with too much kilos, you know, because we thinking also Dirkus is a little heavier than the other opponents, you know, and then that he have more kilos in the fight. He start later, and the whole week, the whole fight week, he must train hard to make the weight cut. You know, he make around seven rounds pads and 4 rounds grappling every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, to can't cut the weight. You know what I mean? To sweat and to cut the weight. And and then on Friday, the last 800 grams, he must be 40 minutes in the sauna for the last 800 grams.
So that's a lot, right?
Yes, because when he was in the sauna for the last 8, the body don't more sweat. You know, I think they don't have more water in the
system,
body.
Yeah.
Yes, you know. Yeah, then he make the weight. Yeah, then he drink, try to recover. Then he get the IV. When he get the IV, he fall out. You know, when the IV go in, and then he was out. You know, around 2.5 minutes.
You mean out like lost his consciousness?
Yes, he was out. He was
Wow.
no more there.
So
I don't know what is that word on English. When
Yeah,
you are,
unconscious.
yes,
Unconscious.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, this happens. You know. Yeah. Then.
You mean twice? Like you just said, he lost it twice.
Twice, right. Then I call Dorota. I say we need a doctor. We need a hospital. You know.
Dorota
Then-
Juszkowska, yes, she's taking care, of the fighters.
Then they coming two guys, you know, to help him to check. Then they say
Two guys like a doctors?
it was not a doctor. They take
Nurses,
care about the
yeah,
IVs, you know.
Okay.
And they say you must wait about 30 minutes because his body his vein have not water that he take the IV. You must wait, you know, 30 minutes. And we wait, and after 30 minutes they take it. They put again in, you know. But then he fall the second time. you know.
That's
Yes,
a very bad situation. So what did you decide then after that?
I say normally it was my I say also the lose of Roberto, you know. We lose together, but I say Roberto is a fighter, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Fighters always want to fight, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I must decide the real thing. And I say I make shit, you know.
Hmm.
I make wrong choice to let Roberto fight, you know.
I think normally in UFC right now they might have stopped the fight if they would cancel the fight. The
Right.
commission would stop it.
Uh,
From my
uh,
experience. Yeah.
I I I see I think about this the last 3 days what happened, and I coming to that the biggest mistake I make, you know, not
Mm-hmm.
Roberto, you know, he's a fighter, he will always fight, and he make he make he make this what the fighter make, you know, he
Mm-hmm.
fight, he don't care. Roberto will fight with one hand, you know, when he have uh, one broken hand, he will fight. He will not say, I don't fight, you know. He's a real fighter, real warrior. But I must, as a older man, as an experienced guy, as his manager, friend, brother, father, you know, decide normally the real choice for him, the good choice for him. But I make a big mistake, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's everything is okay, it's no problem, it's only this, you know. But I say this is my fault, you know, my fault, what happened is my fault. And I decide that he can fight. After that, when he come back, the guy say, hey, he must wait 4 or 5 hours that he take IV. He must take only oral water,
Mm-hmm.
because the body have not enough water to take the IV.
Mm-hmm.
He need the IV in 4 or 5 hours. Then we wait. After 4 or 5 hours, they come back. They try to put the IV, the nail, but they don't find a vein. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they put in, but no find. Then 7 times, they need 7 times to find the vein. You hear
Mm-hmm.
7 times they put him in. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I think this is all the stress. This is all for some fighter, for a really important fight, really hard stress for the body. After that, when he get the IV, he feel really good. He say, "Hey, I'm back. I have power," you know. But I think you have power, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but the body cannot recover in 24 hours, you know.
Of course.
And
But he
and
had a yeah. Okay. Go on. Go on.
and this was a big mistake of myself, that I let him fight. Better was that I put him out of the fight, bring him to a hospital to check him, you know, to see with his blood, with everything, you know. But I think Roberto is no problem. We do it, you know. I said no problem, you know, and yeah. And then we go eat. He feel good. Saturday he wake up, was okay, you know. Yeah, and then we go to the event. Yeah, and then I see also on the when we make the warm up, you know, I
Mm-hmm.
see it's not like always, you know. I see he's slower, much slower, you know,
Mm-hmm.
not how he can be explosive, really slow, you know, and let his hands on the pad, the hands also always falling. The coach say to him, "Hey, Roberto, your hands are falling." Yes, I know, you know, and then yeah, and when he go to the cage, you know, I think he won't only uh, rush to that the fight be end. You know, he go in like, hey, I must do my job, and I can go home. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he don't think, you know, because we say, hey, we have time. You are the champion. We have 25 minutes time. You know, he must come. You know, not you. You know, he must come. He want the belt. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you are the champion.
He was
Yes.
doing all right at the beginning, like at the very
Yes, he
beginning,
go
half of the
forward, you
first
know.
round.
He
Yeah.
he he go forward straight to him. He catch him, you know. I think he need 20 seconds to catch him, or 30 seconds, you know. Uh, and then then Dricus fall on the ground. I tell him, stand up, you know, because Roberto have a really, really good control. Also of us, when Roberto is on the top position in control, nobody can stand up, you know. But I say, hey, stand up, because I see Dricus was little out. He don't. I feel he need one kick, one punch straight right. It's finished, you know. It's over, you know. Then I say to him, stand up, you know. Maybe also one mistake of me, you know, because maybe better to do with the elbows, to do the job on the ground, you know. Yes, I let him stand up. Roberto do it. He stand up. And then he catch him, you know. He running to him, you know, because he won't kill him, you know, with no technique, like a street fighter, you know, like in the old days, Wanderlei Silva at Pride, you know. Only he see blood, I want killing him, you know. Then, but he don't have this distance, and he also not kick, you know, what he normally do, you know. Only throw punches, but lots of punches go in the air, you know. He don't catch him, I think, only one little this, you know, not right. But he have enough time, because Dricus was little, I will say, out. He was too scared, you know. He feel the power of Roberto. He want only save himself, you know. He make only like this, and his whole body was open, you know. Giving one middle kick is finished, you know. Yeah, and then Roberto was too close to him, and then Dricus fall, but they catch the legs of Roberto, and Roberto have not the distance to can sprawl, you know. Yeah, then Roberto try to stand up. I think he do it. Then makes Dricus make a suplex. He again stand up. Then they was on the cage, and then Dricus go on the back of him. But I think it was no problem, you know, because it was safe, you know. He was on the back, but he cannot make any damage. I think for him was more take power that be on the back of Roberto in the stand up, you know. Then for Roberto, yes, then they falling. Then Dricus try a rear neck choke, you know. Roberto take the hand off, then again, and then was the round was end, you know. But I talked with Roberto after that. After that, you see me?
Yeah, the video freezed, but I can hear you.
Wait, because somebody
Is calling
me.
you.
Yes, but no problem. I don't take the telephone. Wait 1 second. Okay, I'm here back.
Okay.
You see me?
Yeah,
And
it's
then I asked him after the fight, was the rear neck choke problem? He said, no problem. We train this, you know, whole training camp. We train it. We know that he can make some rear neck choke or some guillotine, and was no problem. But in the when the round was over, the coach feel, you know, when he won't give him the water, that Roberto was not himself, you know. He was he feel like he have no more power, no more condition, and he feel like when he take the IV, you know, he don't feel more his legs, you know. You see also in the second round.
That's usually the bad weight cutting, like Jana and Jacek.
You feeling. See also on the second round, he take the low kicks, he don't block, you know. And the low kicks was not fast, that you cannot block, you know. Yeah, and then Roberto get always also straight to him to want finish him, you know. And he throws some punches. Yeah, and then Roberto throws the left hand, but his right hand fall, you know. And in the same moment, Dricus threw also the left hand.
That's what he said. Sorry, that's what he said in the post interview, that he was waiting for this moment because he heard the corner, you or someone else in the corner, to fake the right and throw the left, and this is what he did. He threw the hook. This is what he said he was training for.
There's no problem, but I say the hand of Roberto was down. You know, you can train it, but this was I say it was not a hard punch. You know. It was not with power. This was only reflex. He was scared of about he make this. This he make. This you only through back he catch him. Maybe he hit him on point, you know, and Roberto fall. He was not out. Roberto fall. He won't stand up. Then he take one punch here on the head. He won't try again to fall, to stand up, and then Dricos, the second punch was and the
Back of the head. Yeah,
back
I
of
saw
the
it on
head.
the slow mo. Yeah,
And
yeah.
yes, and this was the punch who make the for a moment the light out of Roberto, you know. Yeah, and then I think he threw 2-3 punches more.
So
yeah, and
how
then
would you call this punch? Because this is in the heat of
I
of the moment, right?
I call the punch a lucky punch, you know. I say respect to the win. I say this. For me, I see him now live, you know. I see lots of fighters, you know. Dricos is for me personally no good fighter, you know. He's slow in the stand up, really slow. I say normal Roberto need for Dricos 30 seconds, 1 minute. He show it, you know. But on this day, Roberto was not. I say, hey, you can talk about, hey, you plan everything, you make the fight, but hey, the fight start, you go back. You fight for your life, you know, that you don't get knockout, you know. You fight for your life. You running away from Roberto. You not stand with Roberto. You running away. You go always back in the cage and running, you know. And Roberto go for killing. This was also the problem. Roberto don't make with the head. He make only I won't kill you, you know. And and this was the thing why he don't catch him clean. Only he threw too much punches in the air, you know, because I make a street fight. I say, you know, normally we see, you know, we can see every fight of Roberto. It doesn't matter. It is with Mankowski, with Des Parker, with Louis Long, with all with control. Every fight was with control. This fight was not with control because he won't be fast finished because he don't feel good, you know. He don't feel good. He say, I want only fast finish the fight to can go home, you know. I'm tired.
So it's pretty interesting right now in the welterweight division, KSW welterweight, because we have the new champion. We have Boris Mańkowski, who lost his belt in his last fight with Roberto. We have now Dawid Zawada, who has 3 wins in KSW right now.
Dawid Zawada have 3 winning streak at Kaisu. I think, I don't know, you know, I'm not a matchmaker, but I think Dawid deserved the fight with Dricos, you know.
Yeah, of course. I don't see anyone better than Dawid right
because there are nobody else at the welterweight who deserve it. I say Boris must first, he come back in June. He must win, you know, his fight, and then he can fight then with the champion, you know.
Of course, he needs at least
same like Roberto, you know. Roberto must make now one fight to win, and then to fight then with the champion to get there also. But I think now, for me personality, I think that Dawid deserved the title fight against Dricos, because Dawid show on this Saturday, he don't show a good fight, you know. He show a bad fight, you know. But what he show?
A heart.
He
showed the heart
of champion, you know.
And experience.
He come back like a champion, you know.
Yeah.
He lose 2 rounds. I will say he lose 3 rounds. He get 4 times, 5 times in knockdown, you know. Takes so much punches. I think in his whole career, in all fights, what he make, he never take like so many punches like in this fight, you know. But what he show true warrior, never give up, champion, and he finished the fight like a champion, you know. One chance, he make a takedown, and then go on the side mount, give him some elbows, and go on the rear neck choke and finish it, you know. Because Bishansky was also really tough, very good opponent. He was really good prepared. He was faster than Dawid, you know. He was faster on the feet than Dawid. You know, very, very. I say this was fight of the night,
It was
and
the best, yeah.
what was for the fans was really, really, really good fight. David, the last two fights of David was both fight of the nights, you know, and two fights he finished. One fight on points. I think he deserved to fight for the KSW belt, and I think he will finish Dricus, you know.
That would be an interesting fight. But we also have one of the special guests will be in our show later on, Jay Silva, who is now training in UFD Gym for a while at least, and you help him to get some fights. He will be fighting in Serbian Battle Championship.
Right, yes.
So
It's next.
is there an opponent for Jay?
Yes, he will fight. Yes, there is some. He fight with some. I must look at my email, but we have the name of the opponent. I think he come from Romania or from Bulgaria. He have 6 wins and 4 losses. You know.
Can you check your email?
But then I can send you later the name. You know.
Okay.
Of the
you
guy.
Can when I'll be doing, because David is next, right? He's the next guest.
Yes, David give now training. David is free 7 o'clock.
So Jay Silva is next.
Yeah, Jay Silva is the next, you know, and then David.
So you can maybe stay somewhere close, or you can be with your fighters and you can check things and just add your things, comment stuff, etc. So if there's Jay, you can sit with him and you can still be in the show and you'll be with us as a big help.
Of course, I make it. Okay.
So can you ask?
I bring Jay. Wait.
Cool. I will talk to the people. A więc takie krótkie tłumaczenie dla osób, które być może nie do końca zrozumiały, chociaż Iwan mówi właśnie takim prostym angielskim i to jest bardzo dobry angielski, który jest bardzo łatwy do zrozumienia i myślę, że nawet osoby średnio zorientowane w języku, więc według Iwana Roberto nie był sobą tego dnia, miał bardzo ciężkie zbijanie, dwukrotnie stracił przytomność podczas zbijania wagi. Później gdzieś tam osoby odpowiedzialne właśnie za, tam gdzieś z KSW były jakieś osoby odpowiedzialne za kroplówkę, nie mogły wbić igły, to chyba 7 razy próbowali. O! Here comes the pain!
The champ is back!
How you doing, man?
I'm good, you know.
So many brothers today.
Huh?
So many brothers today, good souls.
Yeah, man. It's like
in
everybody
one show.
keep telling me that I needed to train right and train proper. So
you did not not train proper so far?
I don't think so, man. I've been lacking for a while. You know, I was training good in California and everything, but since I went to heavyweight, it's been a little bit of a lack of heavyweight to train with me at my gym. So I needed to find I need to change a little bit of scenery, you know? I just signed with Ivan. He's my manager right now. So I got a home right here. So, you know, I had to come and do my training camp here.
Hey, that's crazy that today there's a big lack of heavyweights, right? In the past, everyone was heavyweight. If you would be below heavyweight, then you're not training correct. And now everything has, it's switched. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of heavyweights now because everybody heavyweights is interesting because you don't know what's gonna happen. One shot can end the fight, so you never know what's gonna happen with heavyweights. So I think people are actually paying more money to see heavyweights fight than little guys. So hey,
do you earn more money as a heavyweight?
Yeah, and you make more money as a heavyweight too. So
that's a heavyweight
win-win situation for everybody.
So you are now in UFD Gym. You will be fighting in Serbian Battle Championship. Do you remember the name of your opponent? Do you even care who's the opponent?
Zoila Bala.
Who?
Some Romanian guy.
Could you say it one more time?
Bala.
Bala. I will try to find him on Sherdog right now.
Yeah, he's Romanian.
Okay, Bala Romanian.
It looks good. I mean, my coach is going to do the homework. They're going to look at the film. We're going to study the film.
I feel like since I got here, I've been training. I feel like I'm in good hands. I don't have to worry about anything. I just gotta show up and train. That's all I gotta do. Show up and train. I'm upstairs from the gym, so this is the best thing I could ever have happen to me. I'm so happy to be here right now.
Yeah, I heard about it. All the fighters are sleeping on the
Yeah,
above
man,
the above the
they got
gym.
some really good system going down. This feels like Greg Jackson's gym. The what is it called? What is the Greg Jackson's gym called?
Jackson Wink.
Yeah, Wilkins MMA. Yeah, this is like this, man. Like for real, for real. They doing it, man. This is big.
That's good. I'm happy for you. So, how long have you been training for this fight? How long do you
I've
know?
been training for this fight for the past 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
Hmm.
I've been training,
So,
but not as serious as I got here because I already got my ass whooped. There's nothing but killers in here. They kicked my ass so bad today. I feel like going back home. I was like, fuck.
so
I
the
don't know
shit
what
just
am I
got real.
doing up in here. But they already kicked my ass, and I'm about to go get my ass kicked again. But gotta do what we gotta do.
So there's a bunch of people in Poland. They still can't believe this fight with Pudzianowski was real, like a legit. That they don't believe it was. They believe it was a fake fight, like you sold the fight. Like I'm telling you what the
Like I did
urban
what?
legends say.
I did what?
Like you did sell the fight. Like they couldn't
I
believe
didn't
you
sell the
lost
fight.
it.
You know me.
Uh,
If they put me that fight card in the poster, I would sell the shit out of that card. We'll be making millions right now. You know me.
Yeah,
so,
I know you.
But I don't even know I was gonna fight until last minute.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know at all. I went there actually because I wanted to fight Pudzianowski for so long. I went there on intentions of calling him out so we can make a fight some way down in the future. So that's why I went there. I was invited to go watch the shows like I did last time.
Hmm.
And when I got there, me training just a little bit here and there, I always got to train, but not really seriously. But when I got there, they asked me, hey, you want to fight Mario? I was like, on the weigh-ins, actually. I was like, what? And they opened up a check. Kaboom! I was like, goddamn! Niggas need money, so we can never refuse that. We're like, you know what? Fuck it. Win or lose, ain't nothing. I mean, ain't nothing to lose about it. Win or lose is a win situation for me. I fought the world's strongest man in the world in the Guinness Book. Can't get better than that. My first fight as a heavyweight. Come on, they throw me right into the sharks. So I swim with the sharks. I came out good. So I think I can swim with the sharks. So especially now that I'm here, the sharks gotta be careful, man, because I'm gonna be a whale running through them. I'm telling you, man, these guys here, they beasts. They whoop my ass, man. I'm not looking forward for the next workout right now. So, yeah.
Did they tell you anything in KSW that you have to win something outside KSW to have a
No,
maybe have a
KSW don't
comeback?
have anything to do with nothing. I'm signed with KSW, but the problem with KSW is like they having a few fights a year, like only 4 or 5 fights a year. As fighters, we need to be busy. Like that's why, ring rusty is a reality. The release happened to fighters. I fought in October. I'm not gonna wait until to fight in like October or whatever the case might be. I want to fight now. I like to fight at least 2 or 4 or 5 fights a year, if I can, if I'm healthy. Unless I'm injured and I can make it, yes, I'll take the seat. But at KSW, they don't have that many shows, and they have so many people in their roster. And I mean, I'm not just gonna sit around to wait until my next opponent. I want to get busy. I signed with the new management. I got a new team, and I want to be busy, man. I want to fight as much as I can this year, and eventually I'm coming back to KSW. I know already when I'm gonna come to KSW. I can tell you, but I'm coming soon, and yeah, but I definitely want to come back and fight Marius again. Hopefully, get the belt by the time we fight, and we're gonna be good.
So is there anyone except KSW and the Serbian Battle Championship that you were interested in, or someone else was interested in you?
Well, you gotta talk to my manager about that. I just my job now is just train and fight. Whatever they decide for me, I trust completely in these guys. That's why I travel like 14, 17 hours to come over here. My trust is only on them. I mean, we had a connection first time we met, so I'm really happy to be here, and whatever they say goes. I just gotta show up and train. That's all I told them yesterday when I get back here. I said I don't want to think about what we're gonna do. I just want to show up, train, and fight. So whatever you tell me to do, I'm gonna trust you in your judgment, and that's what I'm gonna do. For once, I'm gonna try to listen to orders. Like I'm not gonna be the fighter, the manager, the one that put the training camp together. For once, I'm gonna just focus on my job as being a fighter and just listen to my coaches and listen to my management and see how it goes, man. I'm getting old, so I ain't gonna be fighting like Marius until I'm 40 or whatever. I want to get that belt now. And I heard the champion is not that good, so I would like to fight the champion.
So obviously, it all comes with experience and age, like you said, to make the right
Yep.
choices, right?
Yep. But goddamn, it took me a long time to get this experience and this fucking bright choices. Goddamn, man. I've been in this business for a long time. But yeah, man, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens at the right time. And I believe this is the right time. I feel like I'm picking up right now. I feel like I'm on my prime. And I changed a lot of things on my career, as you know, going from 85 from middleweight to a heavyweight. So I think now is the time.
Hmm. So, just to make sure, you are still on contract with KSW, right?
Of course, we
Okay.
got 4 fight deals. Boom.
That means
Boom.
4 times more money.
And I hope one of those 4 is Mario's.
Again?
Hell yeah! You think I sold the fight, right? Or
No, I said I was the voice
the
of
fans
the
think
people.
that
Yeah.
I give the fight away or something, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you that I didn't. Trust me. You know, I love Mario's. I respect Mario's to the fullest. He's one of the great guys in there. Again, nothing but love and respect. But you know, in this business, you gotta fight. You gotta fight a legend if you want to be a legend. You know.
Hmm.
And Mario's, he's a legend. I don't care what anybody says. That guy done a lot for the sport and for your country, man. So I want to make sure that people remember me and know that I was one of the guys that fought the strongest man in the world, and I already have the experience, and I was fortunate enough to fight him. But I want to be remembered now that I was the guy that beat up the world's strongest man. I ain't got the title yet. Now people know, oh, you fought the world's strongest man. That's cool. But I want people to remember me. Oh, you fought the world's strongest man and you kick his ass. That's what I'm. With all the respect to him, but that's what I want to be remembered of.
Hmm. So, did you see the last event? Because now there's a new champion, Phil the Price. And
Oh yeah, I saw that shit. And he's not gonna be there. He's not gonna be there for too long. I told Martin, man, give me that dude right now. I get that belt. I'm ready, man. I like he said it. Oh, when you start taking things seriously, we want you back, whatever, this and that. Now he knows I'm taking things seriously, man. I'm not home. I'm sleeping right here in the gym. So this is grind for real, for real. This is the time. So I'm putting work for real now. Ain't no more bullshit. I'm putting work. So it is what it is. So now I'm ready to get that belt.
I think the next in line, by my opinion, will be the winner between Mariusz Pudzianowski and Karol
I
Bedor.
hope it's Pudzianowski that gets that belt. If it's Pudzianowski, I don't mind sitting up until December to fight him, man. I'll sit up all year long, and I'll come back just to fight him. I'm gonna fight all over the world, and then I'll come fight Pudzianowski for the belt. So, I mean, nothing against Bedorf. He's a great fighter. He was a champion once, but now I think Puja should be the champion. Imagine that would be great if
It
he's
would
the
be
champion.
crazy. Yeah.
That would be the greatest thing at MMA ever. So I like Pudzianowski, I like Bedor, but in that fight right there, I'm gonna be pulling for Pudzianowski.
I think there's at least 100 or 1,000 reasons for KSW. They need or they want Pudzian to be the champ better than Bedorf.
But why? Why is that?
Because as you said, he's done so much for the sport and he's so famous,
Yeah,
so
he
popular.
done so much for KSW, man.
Yeah.
I want to see him as a champion too, so I can dethrone him. You know what I'm saying? That would be a great fight. But hey, let me not take anything from the champion right now. This is heavyweights. One punch on anything can happen any given day. This sport's got the highest, and the lowest of the lowest.
Yeah.
You know, I experienced all. I've been through it all. So, you know, so I'm not taking anything away from anything. I'm just talking whatever I need to talk to get to a fight, to promote myself. I want to fight the best. And if it's not Mario's for the belt, I want to fight Phil for the belt. Whatever got that belt, I just want to get that belt, man. That's it.
Is there Ivan somewhere near, close to you?
Yeah,
Ivan, the
he's here.
manager. He's here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let him sit with you.
On my lap?
No, yeah.
We not that close in this gym. Shit.
Bro, just can you tell me the name? Do you got the Romanian's name? Because I didn't understand. I tried to Google him.
Salt Bala.
Salt Bala. Okay, let me Google him.
6 wins, 4 loses.
Salt Bala. Topology or Sherdog. Salt Bala. Can you write me his name or spell his name?
Wait. Yes,
We're gonna show you right now his name.
Wait.
God damn, you can see his name?
Yes.
Can you see it?
Ah, Bala. Okay, Bala.
What do we say?
Bro,
Balla.
English is not my first language.
The show will be also live on TV, I think, you know, on Arena, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and then everybody can watch Jay live. Also, all the Polish fans of Jay can support him
You know, I got a lot of fans in there.
and
Right?
watch him live.
You do, especially the female fans.
Oh, shit. You know, we love the females. We
But
love
hey,
it like that.
hey, we have one more special guest here. I will take a surprise, okay?
Okay.
I stand up, now he can talk.
See what
Okay.
I'm saying? This gym, we packed. We packing, baby, like a gun.
Hey. I know you. You're the guy from the TV.
What's up? How are you, man?
It's good. I'm very happy to have you here, Erko. How you doing? You're a new addition to UFD Gym, as I heard. You actually had your first MMA training in UFD Gym. Is that correct?
No, actually, today I just came here. We're gonna train out together for the next session. But I've been training here since New Year, so almost 5-6 months we've been training here.
Okay, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I meant. I said you had your first training like few months ago. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, actually the reason was I came here to support Soldic for his KSW 41,
Of course.
and yeah, that's how we met, and it was a good vibe. And then yeah, I just started training here. You know.
So, are you a fan of Conor McGregor? Do you know the guy, the MMA fighter?
Of course. Yeah.
So he has this quote, "Who the fuck is that guy?" I believe some people might ask, "Who the fuck Erko Yunis?" With all the respect for you, of course.
Yeah.
But who are you? Like, people doesn't know you. Like, can you share some thoughts about you? What should they expect in June?
Well, that's the thing I love about this. You know, is like I like to surprise people. You know, so. We will give it time, and then on 9th of June, everyone will see who the fuck Erko Yunis, you know? Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we're going to do.
I like it. You already feel the atmosphere, and you're good for the camera. Obviously.
I got it from him.
Of course.
He's doing it the right way.
That's
So-
how we do it this year, man. We don't play. We got if you go outside, it's like a shark tank, full of sharks, for real. Not white sharks. You know what white sharks?
Yeah, I
The
know.
most vicious
The great
sharks
white. Yeah,
ever.
great white.
And
Yeah.
you have one motherfucking bear. You know why I love my favorite animal of all time is a bear. You want to know why?
Why?
Because the bear is the most vicious animal ever. He can chase you on land and he can chase you on water. He's nowhere to hide.
Yeah. You're
You
right.
feel me?
Yeah,
So,
I feel you.
outside is nothing but bears and sharks. So, and you can go nowhere. You're gonna get by. You're gonna get destroyed. So right there, you adapt or you fucked or you can't make it. So that's what we're doing here, man. We trying to build each other up. We try to build this team up, and hey, start a new journey, man.
So Erko, you're in Düsseldorf right now. Why UFD Gym? Why did you choose this gym?
Well, it's the best gym out here, man.
Of course.
To be honest,
it says the number one gym behind
it's
you.
just, you know, I made my career with fitness, bodybuilding. I was all over the world, but of course I was in all kinds of gyms from MMA to bodybuilding. But it's not only the place, but it's the vibe, you know, and the guys, they train really hard. And I think that's the biggest reason I made a decision to stay here with these good guys. And I'm sure I can move forward, you know. We will have some killer workouts for sure.
So, of course, I understand. Just like your opponent in his first fight, he wanted to surprise his last opponent. Obviously, there's a big, there's a lot of aces in your sleeve. But what is the best base you have? Like, are you more of a grappler or a striker? That
We're not gonna tell you that now.
I'm trying my best, man.
It won't be a
I'm trying
surprise.
to run the show.
What you talking about?
It won't be a surprise anymore, right?
Okay, of course, I understand. I was just, trying to do my thing. So,
But to be honest, I would just tell you, like, I like to knock people out, you know. That's I like.
everyone
I like
likes to KO people. So,
that. Yeah, I like that.
And we kind of got a little story that guy can breathe a lot. So so hey, we're gonna use everything we can.
Yeah.
We're gonna send them right back to do movies or whatever the fuck. That's what we're gonna do
I should
here.
take him with me for the trash talk. Let's do that.
you're gonna send him back to the future.
Yeah, after that fight, he won't fight anymore. We might have an ambulance right here, just in case. Just in case. Because last time he almost died. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I was there.
No, you
So
won.
this
You
time,
almost died.
he almost died, though. He won, but he almost died. This time, we're going to have a little ambulance and everything just in case to carry me around, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, man, this is nothing but sharks up in here. You can put a mouth next to a shark. What are we going to do? So after that, he's going to go back to movies if you don't die that night. I'm sorry. God forgive me. But hey.
Erko, that's an extra pressure from Jay. You have to put your.
No, I don't mind this. We support each other, you know. Doesn't matter what. He has a fight in 2 weeks too, so we're gonna work for it, you know. Doesn't matter. That's what a team about, you know. We need to support each other and push each other, right?
So how do you feel with pressure? Because KSW is a big organization. You're gonna be fighting in a co-main event. You are better than actually some former champions that will be fighting before you. That's crazy.
I understand that, but the thing is, listen, I've been doing other things for 10 years now. I'm not only a sportsman, I'm a businessman as well, you know. So I know what I'm doing, and my decisions that I made is only for the better, for the positive road, you know. So the pressure it's okay. I can handle it. It's just I can't wait to feel the adrenaline to go inside, you know. This is something that I'm sure it will be crazy as fuck, you know. So.
So you were born in Bosnia, but you are living, or you were living in Germany, and not in Germany, in Belgium, and now Germany.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, well, I've lived in Belgium, but it's like 2 hours from here.
Yeah.
And now I'm staying with Jay in the same apartment upstairs. We're separate rooms though. No, because
Just to
we
make
need
it
these
clear,
women,
yeah.
you know. No, we're gonna train hard, you know. We just come down, we train, and go back to sleep upstairs.
That's what it is, man. Right here is nothing but training, sleep. You don't do nothing. Training, sleep.
That's a good way to do it. So, Erko, one more. You will be fighting a guy who is very famous, who's earning a lot of money. So that means money for you probably too.
Well, of course, there's money involved, you know, but also pride, you know. I think I'm a guy. My pride is really important, and I'm fighting for that as well. So the money's welcome, you know. We of course we ain't doing nothing for free, but it's also more about pride, you know. The Balkan pride is very it's fucked up.
How you guys like the UFD gym as a gym? Because I was there like a month ago. I had a quick training session over there. I was enjoying the gym. It was incredible for me. Like very old school, but everything I needed was there.
Yeah, I already died in the first training, man. I don't see me.
Blame jet lag.
This is good. No, he's good. He's good. But since we're talking about the money, I'm going to put out there June 9th, Thomas, since he makes so much money, I'm going to bet all my money on him. I want him to bet on him, too. I want him to bet on himself. So, since he got a lot of money, if he wins the fight, he got to pay his own purse to him. Let's make a bet like that. And if he lose the fight, I'll pay my next purse to him. How about that?
Well,
I'm confident I am about my boy right here.
I can
So
ask
he
Thomas.
got money, right? We talking about
Yeah.
money. You start talking about money. So
Yeah.
hey,
I don't think he will do that. Most important thing is, I'm going to be honest, that he doesn't back off. You know. So now the papers are signed. We signed the contracts. We're gonna fight, and yeah, I wish him also the best. You know, I hope he trains well, and we're gonna see 9th of June.
Mm-hmm. So, why did you decide even to do MMA? Besides, you said it's pride, etc., and money and pride, but why now? Why?
Well, it was always a dream to compete. You know, I've been doing all kinds of things. I'm setting goals and I achieved them. And that one of the goals was to step in the cage. You know, and the biggest reason was the KSW Federation, where I met Jay. Also, was unbelievable. You know, the show, the fights, and it was really professionally. I never saw an organization like that before. I've been to Cage Warriors and Glory and other stuff here in Belgium, Holland, and it's totally different. You know, I like what they're doing, and it's something where I see myself inside. That's also the reason why I decided it.
You could see it on your opponent that, and you know it from the experience that muscles means oxygen. You're a fitness guy. Jay Silva is a big guy. However, he was his last fight. It was a very fast pace. So obviously he was in good shape. But it means you know it means you need to be in very good shape. So what do you do different than before to stay in good cardio?
I've been doing a lot of conditioning training, you know, a lot of interval hit trainings with weights, but also just like running, rope skipping, and stuff like that. It's totally different than what I used to do before, but very important, you know. That was the first thing they told me too, like, work on your condition. Let's do that first, you know.
I can see you. It's good. It's good. So is there Dawid Zawada somewhere very close? He's the next guest.
Yeah.
Is he coming?
He's coming in 2-3 minutes.
2-3 minutes. So we still
But
have 2-3
but
minutes.
here's the big boss.
They must go now to the training.
Okay.
So,
Good luck.
so-
Thank you.
tell everybody we coming.
Yeah, we're coming, man. Be
And-
ready 9th of
And
June.
we want that money. And tell Thomas that I'm gonna have an ambulance right near the cage, just in case.
Thank you. Good luck. So that was a good thing, you know. That's a UFD gym style, man. Everything is top notch. Like it's the easiest episode ever. Like I don't have to do nothing. I just sit down and listen. Just give some
And
questions
enjoy.
Finally an episode that I can enjoy easily. So well, I won't ask you about Erko too much because obviously you're keeping this as a surprise. It's a good thing to have a surprise, some aces in a sleeve, as I said. But do you really believe he can win this fight? Are you responsible for?
When I did believe, I will not say we will not work on it that he fight. You know, everything what I do, I believe in it. You know, I say I go back now to the fight. I believe that Roberto Soldica is 10 times better fighter than Ricos. Ricos is for me a bomb. Roberto, all the fighters. Boris Mankowski is 10 times better than Ricos. I say again, hey, this guy have on this day, the better day, he win. A lucky day, you know, he fight with the opponent. He fight with Roberto, who was sick, you know. But Roberto catch him. He fight with him. Roberto was a sick guy, and he beat him up, you know. And he land in the second round a lucky punch and win Roberto, a sick Roberto. This I say. I don't like, you know, to try to find some reasons. I say always reality. I can lose, you know. I say when somebody is better, I say he's better. But I see him live, you know, and I say it's, for me, personality, it's nothing special, you know. Slow stand up, nothing. Also on the ground, nothing. What can I say? Fuck, man. Yeah, you know.
Were there anyone else besides Erko that you know about for Polish actor Tomasz Oświeciński?
Again, I don't have.
Do you know any name that maybe they wanted to fight Tomasz Oświeciński, the actor,
No,
besides
no,
Erko?
I don't know.
No,
I don't
you don't know?
No.
So one more thing, there's this PFL thing, this tournament, $1 million tournament in United States. They just announced Dawid Zawada in the roster,
Yes.
and you said you didn't sign nothing. So why did it?
No, I
announce
give
it?
you. I can explain you the situation. You know, before the fight of David, PFL want Roberto Soldica, but Roberto is under the contract with Kai Swu and David. You know, and I told to PFL, you know, I must wait the fight, and I must, end of the day, David must make the choice, you know, what he wants, you know. Yeah, and after the fight, we talk with PFL, and they give an offer, you know, but I say, hey, I must talk with David, and David tell me, Ivan, I want fight with the belt. I want fight with Dricos, you know. I deserve it. I'm ready for it. I have 3 years or 4 years ago or 3.5 years ago, my first chance to fight with Mankowski, you know. After the fight, I'm lost. But after the fight, I was a new fighter. Everybody see it, you know. He growing. This I say. The lose, what the experience, what he make in the fight with Boris Mankowski was great for David. You know, this I say. This I also believe with Roberto, you know. Roberto is 23 years old. He will be better than ever, I say. Better than ever. He will be Robocop 2.0. I say, you know the new films of Robocop, not the old films. The new films, you know. But you will see, you know. And after that, for me, David, no more lose fight. Also against Kamil Shumashowski, right? The split decision. For me, David win. For me, because yes, David make more in the stand-up. Kamil throw him down, take down, but David walk from the back. He go in a triangle. He hit from the back. You know. For me, when I must judge it, for me David win. But it was a split decision, no problem. You know, was close fight, and every fight he win. You know, only this one with a split decision. What for me was the David win. Yeah, and I think
I think it was too early for David to fight Boris back in the day.
Right, yes. But I think I say this always. When we learn the most thing, when we lose, not when we win. Then we know, you know, why we fall to stand up, you know. And this we will make always. Stand up, keep going, work harder, learn from the mistakes, learn from the experience, what you learn in the lose, and then come back hard, you know. And this make David. He learned from the lose after Boris Mankowski. He come back and win for me every fight. Also with Kamil, you know, it was split decision, but for me he win this fight, and I think he only get on points with Irokese and with Kamil. Every other fight was by knockout or submission, you know. And what we talk, man. He deserved to fight for the Kai Swu title. He's the next challenger for the Kai Swu title, in my
opinion, also, yeah.
Because Boris lost the last fight with Roberto. Now he come back, but he must make first the fight. He must win. Roberto lose his fight also, you know, and this is the reason why David must fight for the title. You know, he choice. He can sign with PFL, but he don't want sign with PFL. He say, I want the belt. You know, the first fight when I have the chance, I don't make it, but now it's my time, and I will show everybody, whole Poland, whole Germany, I'm the new champion, you know? And he will make it. And I am 100%, I know he will destroy Dricos. This I know, and this will also Dawid make. He will show it. He make it. We see the fight. I say again, the last fight on Saturday was not good fight of Dawid. He was slow. This time he was not good. I don't know why. Maybe also too heavy. I don't know. But hey, he show like a champion. He come back like a champion. In the Kaiswu history, nobody come back like Dawid. He was 6-5 time out. He takes so many punches and come back. Believe in himself, believe in his skills, and show it. Show it and finish him. Finish him. In a third round. And this is a great warrior. These are champion skills. And I say with this fight, he also deserved it because he showed. Everybody think he's losing, and then he come back, and he win. And I say he deserved to fight for the title,
Yeah, this
And
was
I hope-
incredible fight. Yeah,
I hope
enjoyed, yeah.
Kaisu will give him the chance, the fight against Drikus, and he will show Drikus what is Dawid Sagat, He will coming for him,
Did you hear that Drikus might be defending his EFC belt in Africa? That's what
I don't know. I only know, he's a champion of Kaisu. He cannot nowhere running, You cannot take the belt and running away. You must be there, This I
EFC
say.
announced this.
I say I cannot say when he defend the title, but I say this again. He can nowhere running, He must defend his title, his Kaisu title, Now it's easy, He have lucky day, He have lucky day with Roberto. This was his luckiest day, And also with Yannick Bahati. I say again, this was also lucky day for him. Hey, Bahati catch him, but Yannick make a bullshit takedown. He gives his neck in the guillotine, This I say, too much. You can have a lucky streak,
punch? Yeah.
But one day the
Lucky
luck
choke.
is over. Yes, and it will be over with Dawid the lucky day, It will
Is
be
that-
over. I see also on Twitter he call out Douglas Lima, bullshit. I say, hey, Douglas Lima kill him in 20 seconds,
Yeah,
This
I
I
saw
say,
that.
this is what he make good. He make good show, He's a good guy. I say, I respect as sportsman. I respect him, but I say, nothing see special. I see him. I was in the corner of Roberto. I see him live when he fight with Roberto. He land one lucky punch and get the win, But in the whole 2 rounds, he not make nothing, He go on the back. He cannot finish the rear neck choke, They say he's amazing grappler. Why? When you are amazing grappler, when you are on somebody's back, you finish, But he can't finish, This I say is a bomb, with too much lucky things, But it's okay. Lucky will be over, I say.
Apologize for interrupting. Is Dawid coming maybe? Because
Yes,
I
he's
have
here.
this-
He listened to me,
okay, he's here. Can he sit with you?
Yes, of course. You see him?
Hey. Future champ, future legend, Dawid.
And
cześć.
the new is coming.
Yeah. I don't know what should we talk, what should we speak, Polish or English? I don't know, because obviously people want to hear some Polish, so we're gonna do
Dla
the
mnie
mixed one.
obojętnie, ja mogę po polsku,
Yeah,
po
we're gonna do the
angielsku,
mixed
po
one, okay?
hiszpańsku.
Are you okay with this, Ivan?
Maybe.
Dobrze, dobrze,
Aha.
dobrze, kurwa, dobrze.
Aha.
Kurwa. No problem.
Okay.
We can talk Polish. I can also talk Polish, no problem.
Okej, nie będę cię zmuszał, ale ciebie poproszę może, te okulary, rozumiem, że to są podbite oczy, tak?
Tak jest, jeszcze mam niebieskie oczy, dobrze mnie trafił tam Michał. I
Dobrze
dziękuję
trafił,
za
oczywiście.
świetną walkę, była dobra wojna, petardowaliśmy oba. I tak się wygląda potem po walce, ale bonus jest, to wszystko jest dobrze.
A możesz tam te pół sekundy pokazać, jak wyglądasz, czy nie wolisz? Nie. No trochę jest, rzeczywiście. Okej.
Rozcięcie jest, niebieskie nie ma źle.
Tak, jest dobrze.
Jak
jest dobrze.
fighter wygląda.
tak, no tak wyglądają fighterzy. Gratuluję tobie właśnie tego pojedynku, bo to rzeczywiście był chyba najlepszy pojedynek tej gali. Nie było to łatwo uzyskać, bo kilka było takich dobrych rzeczywiście, ale ten chyba miał takie największe tempo. No i chyba takie najważniejsze pytanie, czy ty się czujesz jak przyszły pretendent, no bo 3 wygrane teraz z rzędu w KSW plus 1 właśnie jeszcze w Niemczech, no to GMC, no to było pas GMC? Nie o pas. To
Nie.
no, jesteś kandydatem solidnym do pasa teraz ponownie KSW. Pytanie właśnie, co się dzieje w tej sprawie?
No nie wiem, ja teraz po 3 zwycięstw w KSW sądzę, że jestem pretendent na tą walkę, na walkę o pas z Drikusem.
Przepraszam. I asked him about the belt if he feels like a contender, just for Ivan to know.
Okay. No, ja się czuję też, że jestem gotowy do tego, to co 4 lata nie dam radę wziąć, to teraz zbudowałem nowe schody do góry, wiesz? To jest tak jak z dołu przyszedłem znowu do góry. Jestem na celu i nie chcę sobie to zostawić wewnątrz. I Drikus miał szczęście z Roberto, wygrał, ale teraz się mi należy, żeby ja powrócę tego pasa do nas do gymu, nie?
Ja też tak
sądzę.
uważam, że należy ci się po takim osiągnięciu jak najbardziej. Ale właśnie jeszcze trochę porozmawiamy o twoim pojedynku, a później przejdziemy do Roberto, bo no rzeczywiście ja na pewno się spodziewałem ciężkiego pojedynku, bo Michał jest bardzo dobrym, twardym zawodnikiem. Natomiast jakby ewidentnie albo ty nie miałeś swojego dnia, albo on miał świetny dzień, bo po prostu wszystko mu wchodziło jak leci. Bardzo dobry timing miał po prostu.
No tak, ja tak sądzę, że ja miałem zły dzień, a on się świetnie pokazał. To dobrze, powiem, że tak, byłem też trochę inaczej ustawiony, bo ja tam patrzyłem te filmiki jego, to on rzucał dużo cepy z prawym, ale w walce ze mną to on dużo prostych ciosów bił, tak? Dużo prostych. I te pierwsze proste mu weszli i wiesz, jak Mike Tyson mówi, każdy ma plan, dopóki pierwszy cię trafi, nie? I tak było, on mnie trafił i potem ja musiałem znowu. Ja miałem spokój, ja wszystko widziałem, nie bomby trafili, nie byłem, że nie byłem przytomny albo coś, ja wszystko widziałem. Ja cały czas próbowałem do swojego planu dojść powrotem, ale było ciężko, bo mnie dobrze bombardował, ground pound, miał nawet krucyfiksa, ale ja wierzyłem, ja za dużo miałem wierzyć za to, że wygram, nie? Bo jak wyszłem z pierwszej rundy, to myślałem, dobra, rundę oddałem, ale wojna jeszcze dalej leci, tak?
Ja komentowałem akurat galę tak właśnie ze studia z Marcinem Łazarzem i on powiedział, że ewidentnie potrzebujesz sponsora od ochraniacza na szczękę. Jakiegoś nowego. Potrzebujesz sponsora od ochraniacza na szczękę.
No właśnie mam tego sponsora, ale nie miałem
niedobra
dużo
reklama.
czasu, żeby
Dopasować.
tak, żeby się nauczyć trochę go nieść i to i wszystko, bo to był błąd mój, nie? Że od razu z nową szczęką poszedłem na walkę.
No, wszyscy się uczymy właśnie w ten sposób. A
Tak,
to cię jakoś, rozumiem, że to cię mocno rozpraszało, gdzieś tam go łapałeś, więc no nie byłeś w stanie się skupić na
To
atakach.
nie było też dużo fani też piszą, że ja tam jakieś triki robiłem, że
Nie, to nie były
to
triki.
nie było specjalnie. Bo jak mi wypaduje, to nie próbuję go łapać, jakbym tak specjalnie go rzucał, nie?
Tak. Nie,
Tylko
to było
nawet jak
widać.
ja miałem w drugiej rundzie jego plecy, to mi wypadał, to ja sobie spróbowałem z tą ręką znowu go wciść i chaotycznie, to była chaotyczna walka, ale przeżyłem ją, tak?
Za to, bo trochę bym tak opisał tę walkę, że ona była, nie wiem, w 90% dla Michała, ale
tak.
te 10 właśnie od momentu, kiedy po prostu zrobiłeś tą kontrę na wejście w nogi i tą wycinkę, to było genialne w ogóle. To już było tylko po prostu na twoją korzyść. Aczkolwiek długo to już nie potrwało, bo to chyba z pół minuty później trwało jeszcze, także...
Tak. To była
Świetna
tylko ta
kontra.
akcja, właśnie na taką akcję cały czas czekam, nie? Bo mój plan był, że ja będę go petardował w stójce i tylko na to, że to obalenie jego przyjdzie. Na to czekałem, nie? Żeby go potem sprolować i obalić i potem chyba z ground pound dobić, tak? Ale w tej trzeciej rundzie to tylko myślałem, jak ja go mam na plecy, wejść co on ci da. Ja młotkami go biłem, z łokciami, on się odwrócił, dał mi plecy, pobiłem go trochę i zapnąłem, nie? Bo widziałem, że szyję mam wysoko, to zapnąłem od razu.
A po czym Michał zaczął krwawić, bo ty jak go przerzuciłeś właśnie tak tą taką wycinką, to on zaczął krwawić gdzieś z okolicy oka i ja nie wiem nawet z czego to było, bo wcześniej nie krwawił.
Nie, bo w trzeciej rundzie zaczynałem go dobrze trafiać i moje ciosy wchodzili. I właśnie to było to, że jak go dobrze trafiłem, to on chyba sobie już nie był pewny i wszedł w to wejście żeby mnie tylko podtrzymać tam, żeby przetrwał tą rundę, tak?
Mhm.
Bo go też raz dobrze w nos trafiłem, widziałem, że mu też się lała nos i w tym momencie on się wycierał i wchodził. To też widzisz w filmiku.
Tak.
No i ja tą akcję wykorzystałem i tak zwycięstwo wyszło.
To przejdźmy właśnie teraz do tematu Roberto Soldica, bo rozumiem, że widziałeś ten pojedynek i co możesz o tym właśnie powiedzieć, o dyspozycji Roberto? Byłeś pewnie też za kulisami, wszystko to widziałeś, co się działo, więc no generalnie przez moment pojedynek był dla Roberto, ale później to już też takie było do jednej bramki właśnie dla Drikusa.
No ja sądzę, że cały czas była walka dla Roberto, on robił presję, chyba moim zdaniem on chyba zrobił za dużo presję, bo za szybko się wpał, bo on był mistrzem, tak? Normalnie to musicie kontender gonić za ring, tak? A on by musiał trochę spokojnie wchodzić do tej walki, ale chyba przez to wszystko, co było, ta historia i wszystko chyba miał taką presję, że go chciał szybko skończyć. No i tak się stało, że wpadł na jakiś lucky punch, dostał ten cios i no co zrobić, jak taki dostaniesz, to już był finish, nie?
Who knows, David or Ivan, about David's brother, Martin? When is he fighting?
We're waiting on Kaisu for that they told us when is the next fight of Martin. We will see.
Czekamy na ofertę Marcina, co najlepsze, nie? Bo
Tak,
Marcin
tak.
też nie ma łatwo, on pracuje, nie do tego. Trzeba patrzeć, że z pracą ogarnie, że KSW to ogarnie kiedy, co i jak i z kim. Jeszcze by był też dobry przeciwnik dla Marcina.
Tradycyjnie nie mogło go zabraknąć w twoim narożniku. He was in the corner, David, as always.
Right, always.
Yes.
Yeah. Is he training? Martin is training?
Always. Martin is always training. When he's not on a holiday, he's training.
Working and training all
Yes.
day.
Right.
All day, all night. Good, good. Guys, thank you very much for everything. I have my own training session in 12 minutes, so everything was top notch. UFD Gym is crazy, and it's #1 Düsseldorf gym, as in the background says.
Number one, Drikus, I will catch you, you little motherfucker, you chicken.
So is it personal now, Dawid? Czy to jest takie osobiste względem Drikusa?
Drikus is running away. He will go for big names like Douglas Limas or something, but he's a little chicken, so I have to get him back down, you know? Because he want to run away, he won't go away from KSW, but not with me. I'm the next contender for the fight, and he has to take the fight, and I will still knock the knockout shit out of him.
He might be defending his EFC belt in Africa.
Yeah, he can catch rabbits or something, but będzie ta walka i stoi ta walka.
Oby tak było, oby tak było.
Oby tak
So
było.
I wish you all the best. Thank you very much once again.
Dziękuję bardzo.
Anything interesting?
Dziękuję.
Anything interesting will happen in UFD Gym, just let me know. We're gonna do something together again. Thank you very much. Good luck, guys.
Ciao.
Good luck. Take care. Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao.
Hey, hey. Okej. Świetnych mieliśmy dzisiaj gości. Wszystko poszło rzeczywiście super sprawnie. Tak jak mówiłem. Ja lecę, bo mam za chwilę trening. Niestety nie będzie fake newsów, nie będzie dodatkowych gości, nie będzie odpowiadania Q&A na pytania, bo naprawdę mam za 10 minut trening i chciałbym go bardzo dzisiaj zrobić. To jeden z moich ostatnich treningów, bo wyjeżdżam na kilka dni, za kilka dni, więc chciałbym go bardzo zrobić. Bardzo dziękuję wam, że wszyscy uczestniczyliście w dzisiejszym 61. odcinku MMA News Live. Oczywiście wypada mi podziękować sponsorowi, który ubiera mnie do audycji MMA News Live, czyli oczywiście Venom, francuska marka, tak naprawdę z takim brazylijskim akcentem. Na masę bar Fredry 1 w Gliwicach. Pamiętajcie, ja stawiam, ktokolwiek się ze mną tam umówi z naszych widzów, zapraszam i stawiam. Wypożyczalnie samochodów FCT24, Daszyńskiego 144 w Gliwicach, również siedziba w Katowicach, Rybniku i w Krakowie i we Wrocławiu. Z Krakowem teraz nie jestem pewny. No i nasz sponsor prawie tytularny, czyli pub tak, Plebańska 14. Także ja zmykam póki co. Bardzo dziękuję za udział. Mam 9 minut, żeby dotrzeć na salę i się przebrać. Także pracujemy również nad fajnym dealem z Alpha Active, która teraz się pokazała, bo wcześniej była inna kamera. Także będziemy mieli bardzo fajny deal z Alfą, o której opowiem w następnym odcinku. A co? Póki co bardzo dziękuję za 61 odcinek. Jutro zacznę jakieś tam podsumowania, wycinać te momenty z programu i tak dalej. To dla tych, którzy nie wszystko dzisiaj zrozumieli, to takie najciekawsze momenty jeszcze będą na portalu dostępne. Bardzo dziękuję. I co? Pozdrawiam wszystkich. Adios. Ciao.